Something happened this morning that gave me a full-on pit in my stomach. I can't believe it didn't make me cry. So what did I do when I felt like that? I went out for a nice long walk. I came home. I looked myself in the mirror and I just said, you are strong, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and everybody's life path is different than yours. Let me tell you all about what happened. But first, welcome to my colorful life after a gray divorce. My name's Regan, also known as the Easy Ex-Wife. This is Fiona right here. She's squirrel hunting, and you'll know when she sees one. And on this channel, we talk all about divorce and dating, living in New York City, and living your best life over the age of 50. I'm filming from Central Park today. It is a beautiful afternoon, and the reason why I wanted to film a little bit earlier and get this video to you is because maybe some of you out there are kind of feeling the same way that I'm feeling. So I wanted to get this out before Thanksgiving. Okay, so let me tell you the story. I got on social media this morning. There was my first mistake, but I try not to spend too much time on there. But I do, because I am a content creator, I do need to be on there. And so I just got on there to check and see how a post was performing. And what will happen, and you guys probably know this, is the people that you follow and that you engage with pop up to your feed on the very top. So usually I'll just look at maybe the first three. Oh, there's a squirrel. The first three posts, and no more than that, because I know that scrolling can be a huge waste of time. Well, the post that popped up right away was from my sister-in-law, who I absolutely love dearly, married to my brother. And this post was a video of their dog just going crazy when their first son came home from college. And as wonderful as my sister-in-law is, and my brother, everyone on my side of the family and my ex's side of the family. Oh, let me also say, and I've mentioned this in another video, that my ex and I are the only two on both sides of the family that are divorced. My parents, it was a love affair to remember. They were just so deeply in love, and his parents too, and they're still together. You know, my dad passed a couple years ago. But both my brothers are in strong relationships. His brother and sister are in strong relationships. So basically, we're the only two divorced in the family. So I feel some shame around that. And anyway, I saw this post, and as happy as I am for their family and the kids coming home and the giant Thanksgiving that they always have at their house, I got that pit in my stomach. And that saying really is true, that comparison can be the thief of joy. So going for that walk right after I saw that post was the best thing I could do to clear my mind, because I looked around, I thought, look at where I live. I am so lucky, although you know I don't really believe in luck, but I'm just so happy to be where I am today. But the whole funny thing about this is I've been saying, not just on this channel, but to friends and family, that I'm doing so good, that I really feel like the divorce was the best thing that could have happened to me. And, you know, I've been skipping around town thinking, oh, I'm over the post-divorce blues. I am back to myself. And clearly I'm not. And I'm positive the holidays are playing a major role in the way I feel. As many of you out there probably know, the holidays after you get divorced are just a little bit different. But they can be wonderful too. So my holiday is going to be wonderful. But I also have had a little bit of mom guilt. Not mom guilt about not seeing my kids, because I used to get that all the time when I owned my own studio and they were competitive skiers, and sometimes I would miss one of their competitions. That was the mom guilt I used to experience. I don't experience that anymore. The mom guilt that I experience now is not spending time with my own mom. And you may know my mom, just like my dad, is battling dementia, and she doesn't really know that it's Thanksgiving coming up. And I looked into renting a car and going to see her for Thanksgiving. But of course, like this whole week, the prices are just skyrocketed up. And so my brother, who will be spending Thanksgiving with her, and my sister-in-law said, don't even worry about it. Come right after. She's really not going to know the difference. And so I did make that decision to do it. And one of my good friends had said to me, she's like, don't feel guilty. If this was you with your kids, you would want them to do the same thing. So enjoy your Thanksgiving. So I will not be with family this Thanksgiving, but I will be with friends, and I am happy about that. I'm going to the Thanksgiving Day parade with a friend of mine, and then there's a Friendsgiving in my building with some of the people who live there that are not going home for Thanksgiving. So I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful Thanksgiving. So I got through the holidays last year. I'm going to get through the holidays this year. I guess I wasn't expecting to feel that way when I saw that post, but it doesn't mean that I don't love my family more than ever. And I know I'll see my sister-in-law on my ex's side. Do I call her an ex-sister-in-law? She has always felt like a sister to me. Anyway, she is very active on social media too. So I am preparing myself to see her posts of the happy Thanksgiving with all the kids and the grandparents and all of that. And I'm so happy for them. Okay, that didn't sound genuine, but I really am. I'm sad that I don't know what's going on, but there's like a big party behind me. I'm so happy for everybody in my family, everybody in his family, spending Thanksgiving together. Am I sad for myself? You know what? I had my moment of sadness. Oh, there goes Fiona. I better check on her before I keep filming. So like I said earlier, all our paths are a little bit different, and I'm going to make the most of my path. And as much as I was surprised by how I felt, I'm not really looking at it as a setback. I'm actually now going to be more prepared for this when the holidays roll around again. And I'm looking forward to Christmas so much because both my boys are coming for Christmas. We're doing all the Christmas things. They can't wait. They're texting me every single day and calling me, and I can't wait to be with them. And I also have to remember that my Thanksgiving, even if my ex and I were still together, would have been completely different this year anyway. I mean, maybe together we would have gone back to Philadelphia or to Seattle where my brother has his big Thanksgiving. But it would have been different because both my boys have girlfriends now, and they made the commitment to be with their girlfriends for Thanksgiving. So one of my sons is going to Arizona, and then the other one, this is his busiest week at work, and his boss, wanted to make sure that if he was going to come to New York City for Christmas, that he stay through Thanksgiving. And his boss actually invited him and his girlfriend to spend Thanksgiving with them, which I think is a great opportunity. And I think he should, do Thanksgiving with his boss. So it would have been different anyway. And I just have to remember these things. And the kids are getting older. People go their separate ways. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. In fact, I'm kind of getting excited for this fun kind of mellow Thanksgiving. Although the people in my building don't seem that mellow. I think it might be a little bit of a wild Thanksgiving, but a different kind of Thanksgiving spent with new friends and Fiona, of course, and I'm starting to really look forward to it. and I'll go visit my mom right after Thanksgiving. So I can't wait to see her. And then we can actually talk about our Thanksgivings. And to be quite honest with you, the Thanksgiving meal, like when it comes to the actual food, is not my favorite. So if your Thanksgiving looks a little bit different this year, or you're spending it alone, just know that there are other people who are doing the same thing. There are other people who struggle through the holidays, and you just want to make the best of the situation that you have. Keep moving forward, my friends. Keep looking forward. Let's not live in the past. We have amazing things in front of us, and we're going to get through these holidays, and we are going to look forward to 2026. Before I sign off, let me show you what I'm wearing today. Okay, this is what I'm wearing today. I've got on this cute hat that, I don't know, this is such an old hat, but I love it. You guys know I love hats, and probably because I don't love to wash my hair all the time. And then this scarf is probably over 25 years old. I'm telling you, good quality. It lasts forever. I love this scarf. One of my dear friends in Seattle gave it to me, and I lived in Seattle like 20 years ago. Oh my gosh. And then this leather jacket is by Avec Lafie. Got it at Nordstrom, one of my favorites. And then I have it on with this cute, like cropped fisherman type sweater, which I just love. This is from Free People. And then I have these fun white cords on. They're like cargo cords. I got them last year at Anthropologie. I have a pair of Sambas. These are brown and pink and green. And yeah, that's my outfit for today. What do you think, Fiona? What do you think? Look, she just can't take her eyes off that tree. All right, let me show you around Central Park a little bit. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all so much. I am wishing you the happiest of Thanksgivings. And if you're watching this after Thanksgiving, I hope you had a very nice Thanksgiving. And I'll see you the next time I see you. I love you. Bye.